Barbara Jean.
Here you go, Reba. A little gift.
Oh, looky there. A dartboard.
Ha, Carrot Top. It's just a little something for you to remember me by.
Are we breaking up? What did I do and why didn't I do it sooner?
Reba, we can't joke our way out of this painful situation. Brock is selling our house to pay the debt to the IRS.
What? Why do you have to do that? I thought you guys were getting a second mortgage.
Brock's credit is wrecked. He said the guy at the bank actually taped our application up in the coffee room next to Dilbert.
Selling your house? I don't know what to say. Wish there was something I could do.
There is.
Should have stopped after I don't know what to say.
Reba, buy our house and let us stay. Please.
Look, Barbara Jean, I couldn't buy your house even if there was normal people living in it.
Well, I figured it was worth a shot. You could have told me that Brock was a deadbeat before I started sneaking around with him.
God, I hate seeing Barbara Jean sad. It's like looking at a clown without all her makeup on.
Yeah, it's sad. I wish we could help, but we can't.
Yes, we can.
I got to quit saying that.
Look, Mrs. H, when we flipped that house on Fillmore last month, we made a little money. But the big money is owning a rental property. It makes a little money during the month, but it also appreciates. You gotta see the big picture.
Do you know why I keep saying no? Because of this big picture.
Barbara Jean, Barbara Jean, Barbara Jean. You're so sensitive about Barbara Jean. What has she ever done to you? Yeah. She broke up your marriage and stole your husband. Frankly, Mrs. H, if you look at the guy in a harsh light of day, you'll see she did you a favor. Now, I got one word for you. Let it go.
That's 3 words.
Not the way I say it. Say it with me. Let it go. Come on! We're talking about making money here.
Yeah, and I hate to bring human beings in your whole big discussion about money, but, Mom, you could actually help them keep their home.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Look, if you don't buy their house, they're gonna have to leave the place that they love. I mean, helping someone keep their home is a huge deal. I work with the homeless.
Yeah, we know. But she does make a good point.
Okay, what are y'all saying? If I'm a good person, I'll do this?
Exactly, and that's what we're trying to appeal to, your good personness. You see, I got the head for business. You got the body.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Hey, Mrs. H, the lease is all ready to go. Oh, this is so exciting. I love being a landlord. I love land, and I love being a lord. Hey, when they come in, can we make them bow down to us?
Van, this is not a game.
I was being serious. Kiss the pinky!
Look, I agreed to buy Brock and Barbara Jean's house to help them out, but there's a reason why you don't sell your car to a family member.
Or underwear. Barbara Jean said they were unisex.
Van! I am trying to explain to you why we need to keep this arrangement strictly business. I want to avoid any situation which will make me mad and give me motive to kill.
There's my fairy godmother. Oh, hey, can you turn my husband into a prince?
Nope, he's stuck as a toad.
Very nice. Look, Barbara Jean won't listen to me because, well, she's my wife. But I want to go on record. as saying that the two of you buying my house is the worst idea that I've ever heard.
Okay, what he means is thank you, thank you, thank you.
You don't have to thank us.
Yeah, your deposit check will take care of that.
All you need to do is pay us for the first and last month's rent after you sign the lease.
What? A lease? I mean, we don't need a lease, Reba. We're friends.
Okay, nothing about that statement is correct.
That's because we're the landlords. You're the lowly tenants. But Mrs. H and I have agreed that you don't have to bow or kiss the pinky.
Okay. Yeah, it's starting to sink in. My ex-wife owns my house. Well, she got my first one, might as well have the second.
Reba, would this figure here be the rent?
Yep.
All right.
Hey, it's a lot less than anything else that's going in the neighborhood. I mean, golly, you didn't expect us to let you live there for free, did you?
No. Maybe. Would be nice.
Barbara Jean, this is a business deal, and I want to keep it that way.
Okay. Fine. That's the way you want it? Van, can I borrow a pen?
Sure, but you're going to need to put a deposit down on it. I'm just kidding.
Man, this is how I always dreamed my life would turn out. Yeah, it's a real high point. Hey, maybe tomorrow morning I'll wake up in bed with my mom.
Hard work being a landlord, huh?
I had no idea how demanding tenants could be. Barbara Jean's complaining that her dishwasher's broken and expects me to pay to have it fixed. I got one word for you, Barbara Jean. Paper plates!
Van, that is 2 words.
Let it go!
You know, you sound like some sort of fat cat slumlord.
Fat cat. I like that. I like cats and I like fat.
Man, we have to fix their dishwasher. It's part of being a landlord.
No, it isn't, Mrs. H. Being a landlord is soaking the tenants for every penny so I can sit around, take naps, and go to the gym, which I'm late for, by the way.
Van, you know, your new obsession with money is very unattractive.
Oh, yeah? That might be. But take a look at these hammies.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, right. Wash a dish.
You know, you should go home, take a sock, and shove it down the toilet. See if his hammies can fix that.
So, Reba, listen, Barbara Jean sent me over here to give you the security deposit.
Oh, great. The way she was acting, I thought I was going to have a problem with that.
Yeah, well, here you go.
What's that?
That's the security deposit. It's all in dimes. She said you should count it.
That's insane. I can't drag a bag of dimes to the bank. They'll think I've robbed a fountain.
Oh. Yeah, listen, there's something else. Barbara Jean has decided to fix up the house, and since you're the landlord, it's on your dime. She said I should make sure and say it exactly like that.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go take care of this insanity right now.
Yeah.
Barbara Jean,
Yeah.
we need to talk.
Hey, Mrs. Roper.
What are you doing?
Redecorating. Which color do you like for the living room? Sand or Parisian ecru?
Which color were you sniffing when you decided I was going to paint your house?
Well, according to the tenants' rights hotline, it is customary for the landlord to repaint every 2 years.
We've only owned the property for a week.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault the previous owners didn't keep the property up.
Why are you doing this?
Why am I doing what? Why am I standing up for my rights? Why am I not letting the man stick it to me?
I'm not the man, and I'm not sticking it to you. And there is no way that Van and I are going to pay for upgrades like wallpaper and paint and... Are you redoing the floor?
Yes. I am making a necessary repair. There's a nick behind the couch.
So you have a nick? And you want me to replace the whole floor?
Yeah, it's a hazard. Henry could snag a sock. Anything could happen. I mean, someone could die.
That's it, Barbara Jean. No floor, no paint, no nothing. And if you ever pay me with a sack of dimes, I will tie that to your feet and throw you in the lake.
You better watch it because I still got some dimes and I don't...
Oh, God! Oh, my ankle! Oh, Barbara Jean, are you okay? Should I call a doctor?
Yeah. But first, call a lawyer because I'm suing you. I'm so weak.
Hey, when those whiny renters get back from the hospital, can you make sure and tell them that I took care of their petty complaints? And I did it myself, and I saved a few bucks by doing it. Licensed plumber my butt. Plumber butt. Just say no to crack.
Man, you don't know anything about plumbing?
I don't know anything about gas either, but I fixed the furnace. Those people are trouble. I say we evict them.
Van, that's my father you're talking about.
It's all about the poor tenants, isn't it, Cheyenne? Nobody ever thinks about the fat cat landlord. Do they? I'm gonna go get a beer and some fudge.
Hello, Reba. I'm fine. They may have to amputate. But, you know, I can always get a license plate that says Stumpy.
Barbara Jean, the doctor said it was a sprain.
He said it was the kind of sprain he saw all the time. In Nam.
You know, Barbara Jean, so Mom isn't the best landlord. I mean, seriously, if Van and I had to pay rent, we would have moved out a long time ago.
Thank you, honey.
Uh-huh.
Look, Barbara Jean, I know you came over here to make me feel guilty, but I don't. I'm sorry you're hurt, but it wasn't my fault.
Well, it isn't up to me to determine who is or isn't at fault, Reba. That is for the judge to decide. Here's your subpoena. I brought it to you myself because I just know how much you love paperwork. Oh, and while you're eating crow, try not to get any on that shirt because I plan to take it right off your back. Good one.
And I got one word for you, Barbara Jean. Let it go.
Mrs. H, guess what?
What?
I hired a private detective to dig up dirt on Barbara Jean. This baby is loaded with character deformation.
You mean defamation?
I mean both.
This lawsuit's ridiculous. I mean, if she's going to sue me for hurting her, I wish I could get one more crack at it.
Mrs. H, there's no way she's gonna win. We have a secret weapon in the arsenal. Do you know Barbara Jean has been arrested for public indecency 3 times?
Oh. Oh, great. Now you've ruined Oktoberfest for me.
Sorry we're late. We would have been here sooner. Except I can barely walk on my nearly broken leg.
Well, if you're really suffering, we could always put you down.
Makes fun of cripples. Write that down.
Let's just stick to this case for the time being, shall we? Mrs. Hart, Barbara Jean's lawsuit alleges that neglectful conduct has led to the severe sprain of her ankle, affected her time with her child, and led to the demise of her wifely duties.
What does that mean?
Means we're going to be getting a thank you letter from Brock.
It's time for my pain medication. Why don't you write down that I'm also now addicted to painkillers?
Not for the first time. Right, Barbara Jean?
Are you Reba Hart's lawyer?
I'm Van Montgomery, co-owner of the alleged property, which we graciously allowed this deadbeat renter to continue living in. She would have been out on the street if it weren't for us. Not for the first time. Right, Barbara Jean?
You are not named in the lawsuit, Mr. Montgomery. Mrs. Hart is only suing Mrs. Hart.
What? That's not fair.
Life's not fair, Mrs. H. You're on your own. Bye, guys.
All right, let's get into this. What is your full name?
Reba Nell Hart.
And what's your date of birth?
December the 12th.
19.
19, none of your business. Move on.
And what are your feelings towards Barbara Jean?
What are my feelings for? What's that got to do with this case?
I have no idea. Barbara Jean gave me this list of questions. Can't we use my questions now? Or...
No! Question 21. Have you had it in for Barbara Jean ever since she stole your husband, so that when you saw the chance to buy her house and cause her financial ruin and humiliation, you did it gleefully? What?
No, that's a crazy question.
It is not a crazy question, just like question 43. Do you sit in your house, which you own, and happily toast your superiority with champagne that you bought with Barbara Jean's rent money?
First of all, when I'm sitting alone in my home thinking about you, I'm drinking hard liquor. And second of all, do you really think I could do that?
Yes, because the only reason you bought our house was to humiliate and punish me.
You asked me to buy it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, maybe I should just take the bar exam for you too, cowboy, huh? How about that? Yeah, I asked you, Reba, because we needed your help. But you just saw it as a chance to swoop in like a vulture and feast on the dead carcass of our financial ruin.
I have no interest in feasting on your carcass.
You made me sign a lease. Do you have any idea how that made me feel?
Sheltered? Safe?
Terrible. It's like I was just a rent check, a dollar sign, instead of the woman who stole your husband and became your best friend.
Barbara Jean, take my word for it. My feelings for you have not changed.
Really?
Yes, I bought the house so you wouldn't be thrown out on the street. And I made you sign a lease so there would be a hole that you might never, ever get out of it. As much as I'd like to revel in that, I hate to see you suffer like this.
Really? So when I hurt, you hurt?
If you don't move your hand, you're gonna hurt.
Oh, Reba, I can't sue you. I'm dropping the lawsuit. Oh, Reba, you are a dear, sweet woman.
No, whatever.
And you know what? I'm just so happy that I could dance in the streets naked.
Not for the first time, right, Barbara Jean?
How did you get that? I thought I burned him. Oh, God. Van, please, Van. Where'd you go? Oh, God. I was so young, Van. Oh, God.
Hey, Wait a minute. Now I remember you.
Oh, Jake, did you make me breakfast?
Do I look like I know how to poach an egg? It was Dad.
Who's dad? Your dad?
Good morning, Reba. Would you like the living section?
That depends. Is there a story in there that explains what the heck you're doing here?
Jake asked me to come over early so we could dig for worms.
Is that true, Jake?
No. I fell asleep watching movies on the couch last night.
You slept here?
Jake, we worked on the worm story for 20 minutes.
Dude, she's my mom.
Look, Rob, you just can't hang out here anymore. Now, when you get through making my toast, you can go home.
Hey, sweetie, what time's Van coming in from Denver?
I don't know. Sometime, I guess.
Well, honey, what do you say when you talk to him?
Oh, we haven't talked yet. Every time he calls, he gets the answering machine. Every time I call, I hang up. And frankly, if he wanted to talk to me, he wouldn't have moved to stupid Denver.
Are you still mad about him leaving?
No. Stupid Denver and stupid Colorado.
Cheyenne, honey, listen to me. He had to go, okay? Van is a professional football player, and he got traded. It happens sometimes.
I understand that.
Just like you understood when we brought Kira home and you kept trying to give her away.
I was here first.
Honey, Van's been gone for a whole week. Do you have any idea how much he's looking forward to seeing you and Elizabeth?
Yeah, right. You think he is?
Of course he is. I bet he's miserable up there because he misses you so much. Heck, if you met him in those radio sweats, I bet he wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, that's right. But seriously, I'd shower.
Honey, look, you guys only have 2 days together. That's it. Don't lose them because you're still mad over something he has no control over.
Maybe you're right. I mean, Van doesn't want to be in Denver any more than I want him to be there. Plus, you might bring me a present. Aw, thanks, guys. Love you.
Yeah.
We love you too, sweetheart. Thanks for helping out with that.
You didn't need any help. You're a great mom, Reba.
Yeah, well, you're a great dad too. You always were.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you. Now go home.
Roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Okay, good. A little bit more. Go ahead. Good job. All right, Jake, what have we learned so far?
Always tighten to the right, and it's not swearing if you use different words. Granny and hot pan!
What are you guys doing now?
Man's work, little missy.
Man's work, huh? Batman is on.
Okay. I'm not just hanging out. I have a reason for being here this time. I am fixing the sink.
It's not broken.
It is now. Okay. It's just that the condo's so quiet. I mean, strange as it sounds, after the chaos of a big family, I miss the noise and the mess.
And somebody doing your laundry?
What? How did those get in there?
Look, Rock, we're divorced. Legally, your clothes can't be tumbling around with my clothes anymore. You need to find someplace else to hang out.
Hi, Reba.
Hey,
Hi, Brock. I didn't know you were over here.
Actually, I'm just leaving. Oh, I'll see you in couples therapy later, okay?
Okay.
whoa, what about my sink?
Reba, I can't be hanging out here all day.
So, Barbara Jean, how's the therapy going with you and Brock?
Good. Yeah, good. Our therapist has a bold approach. The first issue we're tackling is our scariest one.
Yeah, what's that?
You.
Me?
Problemo numero uno.
What? You're blaming all your problems on me in therapy?
No, but our therapist is. Yeah. Oh, he's very good. Yeah, you know what? He'd like to speak with you. He thinks it might be a good idea to get your perspective on things.
Oh, no, I'm not getting involved in this. When you said I do, I said I don't have to anymore.
Dr. Baker said you'd hide behind humor.
You know what? I'm getting sick and tired of his snap judgments.
Oh, they're not snap judgments. We talk about you all the time. So far, we've determined that you're controlling and manipulative. Oh, and did you know he guessed you had red hair before we told him? You know, the only thing I think he might be wrong about is he says that since your divorce, you haven't moved on.
I haven't moved on.
Yeah, since your divorce. You're spinning your wheels, if you will.
You know what? I changed my mind. There is nothing I'd like more than to go have a little chit-chat with Dr. Loopy.
Dr. Baker says name-calling is the refuge of a weak argument.
Yeah, he just said that because he's a bonehead.
Oh, thank you so much for babysitting Kira. How's it going?
It's an exercise in humiliation. Here's making Elizabeth and me watch The Wiggles. I'm 9.
Keep complaining. I have Barney tapes.
Why can't I just hang out down here and wait for Van?
Because Van and I have had a long, lonely week without each other, and we need time to talk. You guys, there's a pretty good chance that when he sees me, he's gonna cry. And I don't want Elizabeth seeing Daddy acting like Mommy.
Van's gonna cry? He's such a girl.
And yet all he wants to do is play with my makeup.
Oh, am I finally home? Am I here?
Yes, honey, you're home. Oh, was it horrible?
Oh, you have no idea, Cheyenne. When I got to Denver, I was so stressed out. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, honey.
No, I mean, I literally didn't know where to go. Nobody from the team met me at the airport.
Let it out. Let it out.
So I finally took a cab to the apartment they got for me.
Baby, don't talk about it if it's too painful.
It rocks! It's like the coolest place I've ever lived. Big screen TV, top-of-line stereo. Oh, and a phone in the bathroom. I've ordered a pizza from the tub.
Well, at least you have a nice place to be lonely in.
Who has time to be lonely? Some of the guys from the team, who are awesome, by the way, live on the same floor.
It'd be way awesomer, Van, if they had met you at the airport.
No, they didn't meet me at the airport because they were setting up a party for me. And oh man, that was a party. Did you know a keg of beer can bounce like 20 feet when you drop it off a balcony? Yeah. My buddy Weasel says it's because the air is thin.
You have a friend named Weasel?
Oh yeah, he is the coolest. He can put a ping pong paddle in his mouth. He's gonna teach me.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to leave your awesome apartment and your awesome friends who could put ping pong paddles in their mouth to come home.
Oh, what's the matter?
Gee, I don't know, Van. I mean, if everything's so great for you at Denver, I hate to rain on your parade by standing here all dressed up with a box of tissues waiting for you to cry.
Wait a minute, Shine, come back. If you want me to cry, I'll tell you what the keg of beer landed on. It landed on Weasel.
Great work, you two. Now remember, you don't expect a broken arm to heal overnight, neither will a broken relationship.
Yes, but if you do have a broken arm, you don't blame it on the ex-wife. Unless she actually did break your arm. I was just guessing.
You must be the heckler I ordered for the waiting room.
No, I'm Reba Hart, Brock's ex-wife.
Red hair, clenched fists, I should have known.
Barbara Jean said you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, great. Have a seat. Brock and Barbara Jean will be here in about 15 minutes.
I'll be gone by then. Look, you shouldn't be talking about me in their therapy. They have scarier issues than me. I mean, they have a Star Wars bedspread. Start with that.
You're right, and that's why I asked you to come down here, so you could tell me how to do it right. And thank you, Reba. You've made me a better doctor.
Ha, ha, ha. Are you going to talk about this seriously?
No. In fact, I am not going to talk about how to conduct their therapy at all.
Okay, then. If you're not going to talk, then you're going to listen. Because as a divorced woman, I might know something about marriage that they didn't teach you in Harvard and Yale. Number one, nobody likes a show-off.
And number two?
Number two, I have moved on since my divorce. Matter of fact, I have moved so far past on that I'm lapping it for the second time.
And you're seeing somebody.
None of your beeswax. Just hurry up and get Brock back with Barbara Jean. I'm tired of him making my breakfast and fixing my sink that isn't even broken. I want him out of my house and...
Wait. Brock, you never told me you were spending so much time at your ex-wife's house.
Yeah.
Because I knew you'd look at me like that. Stop it.
All right, I'll turn my look to Reba. Reba, what's going on?
Yeah, Reba. What's going on?
All right, then. Sometimes I hear voices. Horrible, horrible voices.
Reba, for crying out loud.
That's one of them. Did you hear that?
Dogs must be dizzy all the time. Go ahead, Kira. Ask me another Denver question.
Can I take off the hat?
You want your $20? Come on, keep them coming.
So, what's better in Denver, the water or the air?
Oh, the air. No, the water. Oh, and the soil. So clean you could eat off it.
Now can I take off the hat?
You know, Kira, everyone in Denver wears them.
I do not.
Yes, but they used to back in the day. So anyway, the air, the water, the sun, it all sucks. Denver's horrible. Why don't you take these hats and go outside and frighten the squirrels? So are you still mad about something that I don't understand?
Let me clarify. Mom and Dad said you'd be all miserable in Denver, and that made me happy. But it turns out you're happy in Denver, and that made me sad. You get it?
I think so. You want me to be miserable.
Yes! I'm your wife, okay? It is important to me that you are miserable. At least when you are not with me.
Well, that's kind of weird, Cheyenne. We need to learn to be happy without each other. I mean, what if you died? Wouldn't you want me to be happy?
No.
Well, if I were about to die, my very last thought would be that I would want you to be happy. Right after, why doesn't anybody know the Heimlich? Because that's the way I'm going to go, Cheyenne. There's just some food too good to chew.
You know what? Forget it, man. You're right. You don't understand.
Did I tell you about the old guy on the plane?
What old guy?
The guy sitting next to me. He slept most of the flight, but then woke up after the movie and started talking to me.
What'd you talk to him about, Van? How you could put a ping pong paddle in your mouth?
Cheyenne, think. You can't bring a ping pong paddle on a plane these days. No, we talked about love.
Love?
Yeah, love. He was one of those wise old guys, really old, like 40. Been married for 20 years.
Oh, that is a long time.
20 years ago, I was like 0. So anyway, I guess he's away a lot with his job and everything, and I asked him if it was tough for him being married.
You asked him that? And what did he say?
He said this: immature love is wanting the other person to be happy only when they're with you. Mature love is wanting the other person to be happy, period.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, maybe not for an old guy, maybe not for someone who's been married for 20 years.
Well, Van, we are not old, okay? And we haven't been married for 20 years.
I know, but we will be someday. And then we'll have to say this kind of hoo-ha to Elizabeth. Because you know it's true.
I missed you. I missed you so much.
I missed you too.
Hey, I thought you were gonna bring me a present.
Oh, I did. These will work on any airliner. Oh, and I got your mom the cutest little bag of peanuts. Can't hear me, can you?
No.
It doesn't work that way. Yeah.
So even though I wasn't the one who broke my mother's favorite rod and reel, my daddy made me stand in the corner for 2 hours as punishment, which I guess is why I have a problem with authority. This is fascinating.
Oh, yeah. Now, about your current relationship with Brock.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not through talking about my daddy yet.
You see why we got divorced? She never wanted to talk about our relationship.
That was you moron.
Well, I want to talk about it now.
We don't have a relationship now.
And yet here you are. Why are you here?
Well, if I yelled at you on the phone, you could hang up.
So you're here because of our relationship.
Well, you gotta admit, it needs work. You know, if you spent less time joking around and more time on getting people back together, I wouldn't have to come home and find my husband fixing my sink.
You mean your ex-husband?
Okay, ha ha ha. Point for you. You're the therapist, you know what I meant.
Still, for someone who's moved so far past on, that's a strange slip.
Not so strange when he's practically living at my house.
Well, you had to be with the kids.
They're not the only ones living there.
Well, I didn't know it was such a big deal.
How could you not know? Do you think I like setting an extra place at the dinner table? Or dropping everything because you guys need a fourth for Pictionary? Or I have to sit there and watch your victory dance because your team won because I got stuck with Jake?
Sorry. I thought we were getting along pretty well.
We were.
Then what's the problem?
That's the problem.
Go on.
I don't want to get along that well. Not after you told me you made a mistake after you left me.
You told me that door was closed.
Well, there shouldn't even be a door. There should be a brick wall with a big old fence around it. Whatever it takes to keep you out of my living room so I don't have to think about how it was when we were together and it was so good. But there is a door. And it'll never be truly closed until you and Barbara Jean get back together.
Reba, I hate to tell you this, but open or close, if there's a door, it's going to be there whether Barbara Jean is in the picture or not.
You know what? I just want to get out of here.
One last question. Do you two still love each other?
Knock, knock, Doc. Sorry I'm so late. Oh, Reba, good, you're still here. Let's gang up on Brock.
That's the other voice.
Reba. If you want, you can call me anytime.
No, I'm finished here. Just get those two back together. Oh, and if I owe you anything for this, just bill them. Now, previously on Reba, what did you call me?
Reba. See, now that we're renters, I don't think it's right for me to be calling you Mrs. H. Oh, and I'm cutting down on my carbs, so keep that in mind, okay, Reba?
Barbara Jean said she saw you in bed with Dad.
What?
Hey, Barbara Jean. I think we should talk.
Yeah, I think so too.
But could you give me a minute with Reba first?
You want me to leave? Okay, I'll leave. But make it a good minute, Brock. Make sure that at the end of that minute, you figured out whatever it is you need to figure out, because I can't keep living like this.
Brock, go after her. She thinks that you think you made a mistake by leaving me and marrying her and everything. Go tell her she was wrong.
I don't think I can do that.
And why the heck not?
Because I do think I made a mistake.
What?
I said I do think I made a mistake.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It was a mistake and you're not sure?
How can I figure out how I feel if I can't talk about it?
Well, I don't know. But you can't go around blurting stuff out and then decide whether or not you believe it. That's how you got in trouble with our wedding vows.
Don't you want to know why I think I might have made a mistake?
No.
What if I told you you're one of the reasons?
You know what? I couldn't care less what your reasons are, because whatever your reasons are, they come from you. You know what? I do care, and you knew I would. You're despicable, Brock. You go around talking about how much more sensitive you've become, and everything you do causes chaos. This is just another example how your selfishness is tearing everybody else's lives apart.
So you want to hear?
I do and I don't want to hear. How much more clear can I be?
Okay, I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna let you two decide my life while I'm sitting in the living room draining the hard candy bowl.
It's okay, Barbara Jean, we're done.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Oh, no. You guys don't get to make the choice. I do. And I've decided I'm leaving.
No, I'm leaving.
I am.
I am.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Barbara Jean, I'm not
1,
gonna...
2, 3, shoot. Rock beats air. I win.
You didn't win, I wasn't playing.
Well, let's play now.
Okay. Paper covers rock. Bye.
Reba, you get back here. You cheated. What are you looking at, old lady? Just walk your dog.
I'm not sure why I married either one of them.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
I don't get it. So I called your mom Reba. What is the big deal? Why did you have to get so mad? I mean, sure, it's not the greatest name in the world, but... I mean, it's better than, say, Mabel or Floyd.
Floyd? Floyd's a man's name, honey.
Oh, yeah? Tell that to my Aunt Floyd. Hey, maybe I could use her middle name.
It's Nell.
Nell. Nell.
Yeah.
Nellie. Old Neller.
What? We were trying to have a private conversation.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out something important here, Kira, if you don't mind.
Thanks. The answer's once. You only have to lather, rinse, and repeat once. Why do you always have to cause trouble? I know, I'm sorry. It's a real character flaw.
Yes, it is. And I wish you told me that 3 bottles of shampoo ago.
I guess I'm just a little upset about, Barbara Jean finding Mom and Dad in bed together. What?
No way.
That's what Barbara Jean says. Kira, do not kid about this, okay? Don't try and get us to overreact so you make us look stupid.
Honey, Kira does not have that power over us. Only we can make ourselves look stupid.
Mom. Hey, you're back.
Yeah. How's, Mr. H? H as in Mr. Hot.
So, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, Ma. So, you were over talking to Barbara Jean. How is she?
How is she? How is she? She's married to Brock. Figure it out.
We were just wondering, Nell.
What did you call me?
I know, it's not working for me either.
Did you need something?
Mom, Kira told us about you and Dad.
All right. Stop it, both of you. That did not happen. Can't believe you would think anything could happen.
Why not? It's Dad going through his whole midlife crisis part 2. Between him wanting to be a pro golfer and going to therapy and hanging around you all the time, Mom, things have gotten a little weird around here lately.
Well, that doesn't mean anything's going on between us.
Good.
Right. What?
Yeah. You and Dad getting back together will be horrible. In fact, I think it's the worst thing that could possibly happen.
I'm neutral.
Look, Mom, I did want you guys to get back together originally, but once you got over it, you were so much happier. And now there's Barbara Jean, who I've actually grown to like.
Again, I'm neutral.
Mom, you may think this is just about you and Dad, but it's not, okay? It would change things for all of us. I don't want everything to fall apart again. We may be from a broken home, but at least it is still intact. Where are you going?
Clear things up with your father.
Man, she cannot stay away from Mr. Hot.
Hey, Brock, we need to talk.
Actually, I'm a little busy being selfish and causing chaos.
Okay, fine, I deserve that.
Yeah, no kidding. I was trying to tell you something important today.
Well, maybe I'm not ready to hear something important. Maybe I'm not ready to hear you say that your marriage was a mistake or that you still have feelings for me.
I didn't say that.
Said I don't want to hear it. Look, got a nice life going, Brock. Everything used to be crazy, one fiasco after the other, and I don't want to go back to that. You're going through a lot right now. You're what my grandma used to call a little touched in the head.
Ha ha. I've been diagnosed as depressed, you know.
Oh, well, just because you're depressed don't mean you can't have a sense of humor.
Are you dumb?
All right. All I'm saying is, before you go blurting out anything else, just remember that Barbara Jean loves you with all her heart. There's no accounting for taste, but she does.
Yeah, well, I love her too, Reba. I'm going through something. But don't worry, when Barbara Jean gets back, we'll sit down, we'll have a nice long talk.
Good. Now, I'm sure in a day or two, everything will be the same between you and her. Lucky for you, the simple are forgiving. Hey, Jake, what you doing?
Playing a video game and watching TV. I'm multitasking.
Well, look, since you're here, let me ask you something. Do you think things have been a little messed up around here lately?
It's not my fault. Van did it.
Did what?
Made a big mess in my room and didn't clean it up. Stupid Van.
That's it? Nothing with Barbara Jean and your dad?
You mean Mr. Hot?
Go clean your room.
Hey, Reba.
Hey,
I just came over to let you know I'm at peace.
good. What's that like?
I feel like I just walked through a portal and left all my cares and concerns on the other side.
We'll be sure and pick them up on your way out. I don't want a lot of cares and concerns in my front yard. Yeah. Well, you're really in a good mood. I guess you talked to Brock.
Oh, not yet.
I think you should.
Oh, I don't need to.
I think you might.
I'm kicking him out.
Oh, you.
I'm serious.
I know, I'm just laughing at my life. So you're really going to kick Brock out?
Oh, yeah. Bye-bye, Blondie.
I hate to sound judgmental, but you know that's crazy.
No, Reba. Spending last summer learning Portuguese because it was going to be the universal language of the future was crazy. Trying to train bees to eat hamburger out of my hand was crazy. Kicking Brock out is a smart move. Un movimiento experto.
Barbara Jean, I don't get it. This doesn't sound like something you'd do.
I know. Reba, what a revelation. I was driving around, lonely and feeling sorry for myself, when I went by this church, and it hit me. I wasn't alone in this world.
No, you're not.
So I asked myself, WWRD, what would Reba do?
Oh, no, Barbara Jean. No. That's a bad question.
It's not. You're the woman Brock respects most in this world, next to Jennifer Garner of Alias.
No, but Barbara Jean, I would not kick Brock out. And if I were in your position, I would march right over there, apologize, and make up to my husband.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Maybe.
Reba, you would kick Brock out until he gets his head on straight, and then maybe, just maybe, you take him back.
Yeah, but I've got anger issues.
Look, Reba, I love my husband, and I don't want to lose him. But I'm not going to settle for he might want me. I'm not going to take whatever he decides to give me. I deserve better than that.
Yeah, you do, Barbara Jean.
Thank you. See? I do know you. I'm in your head. You know what you're going to do next, don't you?
Ask you to leave so I can go lie down?
Nope. You're going to give me a hug.
No.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
It was then they realized that neither one of them needed a man.
You guys, guess what? I'm kicking Brock out.
Barbara Jean?
Well, they're going to find out eventually.
Yeah, but they should know before Brock does.
See? I knew you'd say that.
She's not really kicking him out, is she?
I don't know.
She could. I mean, you know how the old saying goes. If you love something, set it free. Or cripple it so it can't get away. Knock, knock! Hey, Kira, you doing the dishes?
Hey, man, you're bothering me.
No, it's just... you're doing a chore. Never thought of you as the type that helps.
So, you doing this whole cleaning uppy thingy because all the tension around here? No, I just want to soak in this detergent so my hands will be youthful again.
Oh, Kira. Sweet, sweet, vulnerable Kira. Clean dishes won't keep Daddy at home.
What is wrong with you? Specific to this moment.
Are you saying there's no tension around here? Barbara Jean didn't just come back here and kick Dad out?
What?
Yeah, she was just over at Reba Nell's. She was screaming and throwing stuff, swearing she was going to set him free or cripple him.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It was pretty dramatic.
Well, I haven't seen Barbara Jean in a couple hours. Do you think that's a good sign?
I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe she just needed some time to think about it. She'll come back here when she feels better, and Dad will never have to find out.
Find out what?
Yeah.
Fan, Cheyenne, so what happened? Did she do it?
Did she do what? Something is obviously going on, but they won't tell me what it is.
Brock, I don't think I should be the one to tell you.
Because it's big, man. It is big.
Reba, if it's big and it involves who I think it might, a little advance warning might help me to prepare.
Oh, boy.
Reba, please?
Okay, fine, I'll tell you. But one of these days, I'm going to get remarried. I'm going to stick you in these situations.
Okay.
Reba?
Barbara Jean came over earlier and she said she's going to ask you to leave.
What? Yeah. Why would she say that? That doesn't sound like her. That sounds like you.
I know it! I can't help it! She's in my head!
All right, let's just hold on a second here. I mean, did you ever stop and think that maybe she was just trying to impress you? Maybe this is just the kick in the pants that we need to start addressing our issues.
There you go.
Yeah, Barbara Jean just needs to know that I still want to work on our marriage. Everything else will take care of itself from there.
Dad, Barbara Jean's at home. She says she wants to see you.
She does? Oh. Well, that's great. You know what? This silliness has gone on long enough.
Did y'all get all that?
Yep. You know what? I think Dad's right. He's going to go over there and talk to her, and everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to be married to Mr. H? Oh, yeah. My bad.
Well,
It was great. Yeah. Yeah, we sat down, had a long heart-to-heart, and then she kicked me out.
well, you're a strong man. You'll get through this. You did with me. I'm sorry. You okay?
Well, I will be.
Come on in. I'll get a couple of beers.
Thanks, Reba.
They're for me. You can't drink. You're gonna have to drive to a cheap motel.
I still don't know why I married either one of them.
Guess who's here? Drum roll, please.
Wow, I didn't hear you coming up the driveway. Would have given me time to hide.
Oh, we don't play it outside. That would be rude to the neighbors.
Henry, you're a little loud.
Isn't it cute? Make sure he practices, Reba.
Practices. Won't you go practice in the living room, honey? Yeah, there you go. Barbara Jean, what were you thinking? Why didn't you just bring him over here with a set of bagpipes?
Reba, drummers get the chicks.
Henry, can you stop that for a moment? Oh, he's in the middle of a song. How can you tell? Seriously, Henry, I'm getting a headache.
The music will help you, Reba. Just let it wash over you.
I don't want it to wash over me. I want it to stop. Henry, knock it off. I guess the band took a little break.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
I cannot believe you just yelled at my child.
That wasn't yelling. I was just trying to be heard over the drum solo.
Well, you're very tough when you're picking on a 4-year-old, Reba, okay? Why don't you try picking on me, all right? I'm not scared of you. Okay, maybe a little.
Look, he wasn't listening. I was just trying to give him a little discipline.
Yeah, well, you don't get to. He's not your son.
You disciplined Jake.
Well, of course I do. Jake is my stepson. Technically, you're nothing to Henry.
Then why is he here in my house? Why are you here in my house? If I'm nothing to the both of you, why are you always here?
Well, we're here because we like you. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, if you're going to keep coming over here, and who are we kidding? You are. Then I need to be able to do something about Henry's behavior.
Fine, but I insist you do what we do. In our house, we reason with Henry.
You reason with him.
Yes.
I'm guessing he wins most of the time.
It's not about winning and losing. I mean, if I stuck my fingers in my ears and held my breath, I'd probably win a lot too.
Oh, Barbara Jean, I hear that same song and dance from the parent of every kid that acts like a brat.
Oh, brat?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so now you're calling Henry names. So you're a yeller and a name caller, but Henry's the problem.
No. I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is... Great. That's just what your brain needs, less oxygen.
What time is it? Night time!
Two men doing men things, getting the primal thing going.
So what is on the agenda today?
Something I guarantee you've never done before.
Dwarf tossing. Is it dwarf tossing? You did not rent a dwarf!
I had something a little more dignified in mind, Van. We are going to a day spa.
Yeah, right. What are we gonna do? Get our nails done?
Yeah, manicure, pedicure, massage. They call it the gentleman's fancy.
Mr. H, I know this question's a little late in our relationship, but, are you gay?
Men can care about their appearance too. You know, and we should be secure enough in our masculinity to spend the day getting pampered.
Yeah, but Mr. H, I need to do something that can get rid of all the tension and aggression that builds up during the week. I mean, when I used to play football, I would get all my frustrations out. Then I got married. I had to bury it down deep. That's why I need to go bowling or toss a dwarf.
Trust me, Van. The spa experience will change your life.
All right.
All right.
They don't mess with your hair, do they? Because Julio would scratch my eyes out.
Didn't I tell you can't have your bat in the house?
But what if we're attacked?
What if I tan your hide?
Then I can fight you off with my bat.
Put it outside.
Ding dong.
Yes, you are.
Clever. What would you have said if I would have said knock knock?
I would have said you're a ding-dong. No drum, huh?
That is correct. This time, Henry is going to act like a little gentleman. But just to be sure, I am going to give him a gentle reminder. Observe the Barbara Jean method of parenting. Yo, remember Henry, the notorious SOC, the first puppet of hip-hop says, yo, you gotta put your best foot forward, okay?
No!
Now, Henry, no is a bad word. That is why Mommy doesn't say it. Okay, so why don't you just say maybe? Okay?
No!
Okay, what's wrong with you? All right?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with her, you rude lady. You're hurting me.
You smell like Brock's feet.
I am making discipline fun. See, I communicate with Henry using puppets and hip hop. I call it be good in the hood. Behave.
You're bananas.
Make fun, but it works. See, if he behaves for a day, he gets a blue sticker. And with 7 blue stickers, he can trade it in for a star sticker. And with 4 star stickers, he gets to be the mommy for a day.
Well, my daddy used to swat me with a switch. And if I talked back, I got upgraded to 2 more swats.
Well, that explains the temper.
No, Barbara Jean, that explains why when my daddy told me to do something, I did it.
Yeah, but that is so old school. Reba, there's a whole new loving world of parenting out there.
No. There's a whole world full of out-of-control kids because their parents don't tell them no.
Well, Henry is not out of control.
Henry did it!
Tell your puppet to get a broom. Okay, boys. What happened?
I was trying to put my bat outside and Henry grabbed it from me and swung it at me. By the way, strike one.
Oh, Henry, why would you do that?
I didn't do it.
Oh, Henry. Reba, I am so sorry. I am going to handle this right now.
Thank you.
Okay. Come here. Now, Henry, Mommy loves you, and we're still going to go get ice cream. But if you ever do this again, I'm going to have to take away a blue sticker. Okay, now you consider this your first lamp warning.
First, lamp to death with this bat.
And if he ever does it again, he'll get the proper sticker penalty.
Get out. Get out and take Chucky with you.
Reba, he is just a child. You cannot blame him for something like this.
Oh, I don't blame him. I blame you. Bad behavior comes from bad parenting.
Okay, you don't mean that.
I mean that, and I mean this too. Time to go.
Okay, well, I'm not leaving.
I'll give you till the count of 3. 1.
Reba, we need to talk about
2.
this. Okay, I'm not a child.
3.
Did you just spank me?
That's for talking back.
Okay, you know what? We are out of here.
That's the idea.
Jake, have you seen the glue? Elizabeth broke Mom's picture frame, and she's so mad about the lamp, I know she's gonna freak.
So tell her Henry broke it. That's what I did.
What?
Yeah. I broke the lamp. Henry took the fall. Sweet.
Hey, guys.
Mom, Jake broke the lamp and blamed it on Henry.
Hey, you're my sister. You're not supposed to rat me out.
Jake, why would you do that?
Henry never gets punished anyway, so I figured why not blame him? He gets ice cream, I don't get punished. It's all good.
No, it's not. Because you're grounded for a week for breaking the lamp and another week for lying to me.
2 weeks? I have Josh's birthday party next week.
You shouldn't have lied to me.
It's not fair.
You keep mouthing off at me, young man, and you won't see your birthday.
I hate it here.
Yeah, and I hate that I have to apologize to Barbara Jean.
What'd you do to Barbara Jean?
Oh, I spanked her. What happened to my picture frame?
Jake broke it.
Hey, so you did the warm milk bath, huh? How was that?
Oh, man. It was terrific. Hey, did you know if you pass gas and milk, the bubble takes like forever to reach the surface?
You should try it in a mud bath. I don't even know where it goes.
Oh, I'm really starting to get into this, Mr. H. Good guide time selection.
Thanks, pal. Hey, you know what? You should start calling me Brock.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could try that. Brock. Sounds weird.
Oh, you'll get used to it.
No, I mean, you have a weird name. Sounds like a parrot. Brock. Brock.
See? I'm so relaxed that doesn't even bug me.
Like a bird that warns of danger. Brock!
Okay, Van. Hey. All right, come on. Oh. Van, one night ride. Isn't this great?
Oh, you know, I have to admit it. I have kept my masculinity intact and my skin is glowing. I look like a god.
Yeah, and you haven't even had the massage yet.
Okay, I'm Robert. I'll be your masseur. Thanks for running a little bit late, guys. Make yourselves comfortable. I'll be right in.
All right.
Oh, I thought we were going to have women rub us.
No, guys are stronger.
True. They're also guys.
Man, trust me. Look, you just admitted that I've been right so far. Besides, what are you afraid of? That if a guy rubs your back, you'll turn gay?
No. But what if I like it?
Who's first? Him.
No, Van, you go. Hank is my guy.
Okay, then. Any problem areas?
No, I just needed to lie down. Thanks, Rob.
Van, look, give him the deep tissue shiatsu.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, can we just, Ooh, there's the spot.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have Hank do a little extra on my upper back. I mean, my shoulders are all knotted up from picking up Henry.
You know, kids are funny. When I pick up Henry and then I pick up Elizabeth, she feels light as a feather.
Yeah, she's just a little bit of a thing, huh? She's cute as a button.
Yeah, so's Henry, though. Oh, we're lucky to have such great kids.
I can't imagine life without them. But you know, they're lucky too, Van. They've got two great dads who love them. Excuse me. Are you crying?
No.
Well, you don't have to stop rubbing.
Oh. I'm sorry. I just always get choked up when I hear people talk about their kids. It's like the one thing in my life I really feel like I'm missing.
Yeah, well, you're young. You got plenty of time yet.
Oh, I want to adopt. But Peter worries it'll be too hard for a child to grow up with gay parents. But look at you two.
Brock.
I mean, I realize people can be hurtful and ignorant, but we have so much love to offer a child. Meeting a gay couple who are so happy, it's like a miracle. You guys are perfect.
Robert, we're not exactly perfect.
Yes, you are. You're perfect because you love your children. That's all anybody needs to do. God bless you.
Yeah, well, right back at you, Robert.
Oh, it's so great that you two still find time for each other. That's the key to a good relationship. Peter and I call that our guy time.
Yes, officer, I'd like to report an assault. Yes. My husband's ex-wife spanked me. Well, she's a redhead and I'm a blonde, but... What does that have to do with anything? She's here. Send help.
It's okay, Barbara Jean. I'm here to apologize.
Mm-hmm. Well, an apology won't take the red marks off my snowy white bottom.
Oh, come on. We both knew that the spanking was coming sooner or later. But you didn't deserve it today because apparently Jake was the one that broke the lamp.
Really?
Yes. As painful as it is for me to admit to you that I was wrong, and it is painful, very painful, I just think it's right that I'd be very honest with you. You deserve that.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm going to start giving Henry the benefit of the doubt because I'm sure that it was Jake that did most of the stuff that I've been blaming Henry for.
Oh, Reba.
Oh, this is why all my clothes smell like Barbara Jean.
No, you don't understand. Jake's an angel. Henry is the devil.
What?
Oh, he's done tons of awful stuff at your house that we blamed on Van. The overflowing toilet, the oven, The dent in your car?
Henry did that?
With his hand. And he steals. Reba, here's that earring you've been looking for. I put it back 3 times, but he keeps taking it.
Barbara-Jean, you need to do something to Henry when he misbehaves. You have to discipline him with something other than blue stickers.
Well, the blue stickers are for when he's good. The red stickers are for when he's bad, although I'm thinking of getting rid of the stickers altogether. You know, I might just give him money.
You need to be firm with him, mean almost.
Yeah, but then he won't like me.
Would you listen to yourself? You're not supposed to be your kid's friend. You're his mother. It's your job. Do you think Jake is very happy with me right now? He did something wrong, and I had to punish him. I had to be strong. Even though he told me he hates to be with me.
Reba, Jake didn't mean that.
Well, the fact of the matter is, my little man is very mad right now. And although I know it'll pass in time, it's a very hard thing to hear.
Reba, it's okay.
I'm okay.
Just let it out.
I know. No.
Your little man, he loves you.
I know he does.
Just like, I know that Henry would still love me if I had to tell him no sometimes.
Yeah.
Even though I know how much it hurts when he's mommy for the day and he tells me no.
Why is being a mother so hard?
I know, I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. He's awake.
Hey, guys.
Hey, long day at work, huh, Ma?
Yeah, we were gonna have dinner without you, but then we remembered you're the one who cooks it.
Yeah.
Ben, I work. You don't. Who do you think should cook?
Well, I think it should be that guy on TV who goes, BAM! But he's not here.
Are you trying to get a whooping?
Something tells me you haven't found your assistant. Just make sure you check all those references, Mom.
Well, I've talked to all their parole officers.
Well, a bunch of people called here today. I've been on the phone all day. Boy, unemployed people are sure chatty.
Well, I'm desperate. Does anybody sound interesting?
Oh, tell her about that guy that called this afternoon. He sounded really good.
He did?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Well, let's see. He's in his early 20s, married, has a kid. Sounded like a pretty cool guy. He really wanted the job.
Oh, my gosh, that's him. That's the guy. Oh, give me his number.
Well, I don't think he left a number.
What? He had to. Go check and see if he left a message.
Okay, I'll go do that. Why don't you start shaking a pot?
We gotta find that guy. How much does the bounty hunter cost?
Wow. You're really worked up about this, huh?
Cheyenne, you have no idea what it's like out there. I mean, one guy wanted 2 weeks off so he could go back to Middle Earth.
Oh, you know what? I know what you do. You dial *69. It'll call him right back.
Nobody used the phone since he
No.
called? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah?
Hello? Hi, don't hang up on me. My name is Reba Hart, and I got a job for you.
And my name's Van Montgomery, and I'll take it.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Okay, Jake, since Van's gonna be working with me, you're gonna be home alone for about an hour after school. You gonna be okay?
Don't worry, Mom. I'll be fine. I have everyone's phone number and a box of matches to play with.
Well, on the plus side, the house will be full with firemen when I get home.
I'm gonna be alone in the house after school. Tell some of your girlfriends to stop by.
Van, hurry up. We're gonna be late for work. You know the boss shouldn't have to say, get out of your pajamas.
It's true, Mom. You actually hired Van?
Yes, I did. You know, maybe I should have thought about it for a moment more. But, you know, give the family a chance, right? Van's better than nothing. Right, Kira?
You'd be better off putting a tie on a monkey and letting it loose in your office.
Come on, Van, let's go. Van, come on.
Van Montgomery at your service. Well, hello, little lady. Would you like to buy a house?
Seriously, Mom.
Van, you're not selling houses. You're my assistant, who happens to be late for his first day of work.
Oh, come on. I'm golden. I'm married to the boss's daughter.
There he is. Hey, Van, I brought you a little something for your first day on the job. It's my very first briefcase.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be 100 years old. It, smells like socks.
Yeah, well, I used to carry my workout gear in there back in the 80s. You know, I was the only straight guy at Jazzercise. Yeah.
So, Reba, very smart. Hiring somebody in the family that you can trust. You know, especially somebody who can type 80 words a minute.
What? I can't type that fast.
Oh, no. Wait a minute, that's me. Van must be the person in the family who's taken several computer classes at the Y. Oh, shoot, no, that's me. CPR class, me. Licensed operator back home, me.
Barbara Jean, the reason I didn't ask you if you wanted the job is because you said you've always wanted to be a full-time mom.
Oh, thank you for respecting that.
You're welcome.
So that's the only reason you didn't hire me?
Yes, that and the you being crazy thing.
Oh.
Well, you two have fun. I'm sure it'll be great.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Unless somebody has a heart attack or needs me to dig a trench. Yeah. I'll keep my cell on. Yeah.
Well, are you excited, Van? You ready to get started?
Oh, you bet. But you know what? This morning is practically shot. Can we just go straight to lunch?
Well, the morning is practically shot because you didn't get out of bed until I put that waffle under your nose.
So it wasn't a dream.
Look, Van, I need you to take this seriously. This is more than just a job to me. It's my career. And what you do reflects on me.
Got it. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna need another half hour with the hairdryer.
No, you're fine. No, listen. All you need to do is remember the 3 P's to be a good employee.
Well, good thing aren't 2, or it'd be pee-pee.
Punctuality, preparedness, and professionalism. Got it?
Got it. Okay. No, I wasn't listening. I was still thinking about my hair.
Here, let me get it for you. Now, let's go!
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna ride my bike down the stairs. What's that? You're at work? Sweet.
Hey, Jakey. I thought since we were both alone, we could spend some time together.
Now's not the best time, Barbara Jean.
Jake, you are not going to ride that bike down those stairs. It is too dangerous.
That's what makes it fun. Haven't you ever done anything dangerous?
Well, no. My parents are really strict and mean. They never let me do anything.
I don't see your parents around. Now remember, Barbie Jean, if it's crash, go limp.
Yeah.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, and... I tried to stop her. The woman's insane.
You want to go first?
You know, that's the least crazy thing I've seen all day. Because I get to work with Van.
So, Reba, things didn't go well with Van today?
Here was right. I should have hired a monkey.
Oh, Reba, you can't. The laws are so strict.
It just killed Van. See, I was showing this house to a couple for like the 5th time. When Van comes in late, grabs a couple of beers and says to the husband, "Hey, dude, you want to go outside and shoot some hoops?"
Men and balls. Bird, burp, burp.
Oh, Cheyenne, honey, I think I'm having second thoughts about your husband.
Too late. You should have piped up at the wedding.
Cheyenne, he's starting to interfere with my clients. I think he cost me a sale today.
Look, Mom, I have got a lot going on. For 8 hours a day? It's your problem.
Fine. When Van gets home, we're going to have a long chat.
Yeah.
Because I will not allow him to be out there making me look bad.
I sold those people the house!
What did you say?
I said I sold those people the house!
Van, you couldn't have sold him that house. You were outside playing basketball.
That's how I did it. I didn't want him just to buy the house. I wanted him to buy the neighborhood, the lifestyle. That's how that guy sold me the kayak.
Well, that's just... Wow. Good for you.
Good for us. I couldn't have done it without you distracting his wife.
Maybe me showing the wife the house did have something to do with the decision, too.
Nah, after you left, she was against buying, but then I showed Cindy the garden, and she was hooked. You see, Mrs. H, you gotta know your buyer. For Tony and Cindy, shooting hoop and having a few beers made that house feel like that could be their home. Home on the range. We were singing that. I'm still kind of buzzed. Oh, that's Tony and Cindy. Hey, talk to Big Daddy Van.
Reba, are you okay? Your face is starting to get all red. It's starting to match your hair.
No, I'm fine. I'm happy for Van. I think it's great that he can just waltz in and make a sale without even trying after I've done all the groundwork for 2 weeks.
Well, you don't sound happy.
I am.
Well, all I know is that if my son-in-law did this, well, which would be weird because, I only have a son, which would mean Henry'd have to be gay, I mean, I love him just the same, But I don't think he's gay. But he sure does know his colors. I'm gonna go home.
Okay, Jake, if I can't trust you at home, I'm going to hire a babysitter.
Cool. Babysitters are hot.
I don't like this age, going upstairs to your room.
Howdy, partner. Hey, check this out.
Montgomery Hart, because you gotta have Montgomery.
See what I did there? You thought it was gonna read because you gotta have heart. I went the other way.
Well, I would have gone the normal way, but then again, I'm normal. What's this for exactly?
We could be partners.
No, we really couldn't be partners because you really don't have your real estate license.
Details.
Not details, it's the law.
That is what's so great. You know the law and I don't care.
Van, being a real estate agent is hard. Not everybody can do it.
Are you forgetting that I sold a house?
Are you forgetting that I own the house you live in?
Hey, man. How'd work go? How many houses you sell today?
Oh, still just the one. But the big news is that Mrs. H and I are gonna be partners.
Partners? I hope you're talking about fighting crime.
No, and we're not going to be partners.
But Mrs. H, we'll work so great together. You come in all stern and technical like, grr, look at the closets, look at the square footage. And then I come in all cool. Hey, I'm Van. What's up, wanna buy a house? And they do. You show the house, I sell the house. You talk them to death, I sell the house.
I talk them to death, Van? Like talking about the school systems and the plumbing and the roofing?
She can go on like that for hours.
Hey, Van, you may be misreading the situation.
No, I'm not. Are you guys forgetting that I sold a house?
Because you won't let us forget. Rip my flower. We're not going to be partners. We're never going to be partners. In fact, I'm going the other way. You're fired.
You're firing me? Yes. Well, this just came out of the blue.
No, really, it didn't. I had it doodled all over my day planner.
All right, fine. Fine, I'll get another job. Maybe I should find something that I'm not good at so no one gets upset.
Wow, Reba. What happened there? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy it wasn't me for once, but still.
I don't know. I want to be happy for him. I should be happy for him. I mean, he's my son-in-law. He did a great thing.
Yeah, and?
And part of me wants to be happy for him, and the other part wants to just smack him upside the head.
Look, it's totally understandable that you're a little bit jealous. I mean, he made a quick sale. He's young, he's good looking, eats like a pig, and stays in marvelous shape. I mean, if I weren't exactly like him, hey, I'd want to smack him too.
So you don't think I'm a terrible person for feeling this way?
No.
It's just that it's so easy for him and so hard for me. I'm not riding on this. Sometimes I lie in bed at night wondering what's going to happen if this don't work out.
Hey, you remember when I got out of college and we started the dental practice?
Yeah.
Boy, I was so nervous. I made a ton of mistakes, but you remember what happened?
We got that malpractice insurance?
No, I relaxed and everything worked out. Okay, you're just too uptight. I mean, Van sold that house because he was relaxed. He was just being himself, and people can sense that.
So you think I ought to be more like Van?
Well, yeah.
Oh, come on, Brock. I got 3 important appointments tomorrow. I can't act like some surfer on cough medicine.
You don't have to act like him. You just have to think like him. Come on, give it a try.
No.
Okay, fine. Fine, don't change. Be all, grrr, look at the closets.
Okay, fine. I'll think like Van. Ow, that hurts.
Just make your mind go completely blank.
Hi, I'm Barbara Jean. Van, it's noon. Get up. Rise and shine.
Oh, man, I was dreaming about waffles.
Come on, get up. Get a tie on, boy. We got work to do.
I thought you were mad at me.
Why would you think that?
Because you yelled at me, fired me, and tore my flyer.
I'm sorry about that, Van. I was feeling, well, insecure, and I was taking it out on you. But I don't feel that way anymore, because you know why? I sold a house this morning.
What? You?
Yes. You know, I got to thinking that you don't take anything seriously, and so I didn't, and it worked. Can you believe it? You taught me something. Look, I'm sorry about all that stuff I said yesterday. Turns out that we could really be a good team.
So Montgomery Hart is back in business.
Well, Hart is. Montgomery is her valuable assistant who has lots of talent, but needs to learn how to act like a professional.
Oh, come on, Mrs. H. You're the only one at the office that doesn't go for this.
Van, look. You can have all the good times you want, but if you don't show up, act like you know what you're doing, and be prepared, none of that means anything. That's something you can learn from me. So get up, get dressed, and let's sail. We got a busy day today. We got 2 open houses, a caravan, and an empty liquor bottle. Man, what's this?
Well, I was gonna put a ship in it.
Man, is this why you've been sleeping late and not showing up for stuff? Because having a few beers is one thing, but having bottles in your closet is not good.
Yeah, but Mrs. H. I know.
Man, look, I know it's been pretty rough on you since you left football. But with this real estate thing, I think you found something that you can be really good at. It'll just be plumb stupid if you let this drink and mess it all up.
Okay.
Man, you need to promise me that this is going to end.
I promise.
Good. So get dressed and come on downstairs, because next time it won't be just a waffle, it'll be the waffle iron. Hey, Shani.
All right, so I just dropped Elizabeth off at daycare. What's wrong?
Is this your bottle?
What? That is my bottle.
Well, it's not mine, and if it's not yours, then our 3-year-old has a major problem. What's going on, Cheyenne?
Reba, I got your message that you wanted to see me. This is the first time that's ever happened. I got you a card.
I need your help.
That is so wonderful. Oh, I should have got a second card.
Monday morning, I have a job interview with Dolly Majors.
Dolly Majors? The real estate agent whose face is on every bus bench in town? Oh, Reba, she is bigger than that lawyer, Mr. Accidente.
I know, and since you're my only real estate client, I need a letter of recommendation.
Oh, I'd love to. Oh, I already have 3 poems about you that I could use. Reba's hair is red. Violets are blue. If Brock ever left me, I'd marry you.
Actually, I took the liberty and typed something up. All you need to do is sign it. And you can leave off the smiley unicorn if you don't mind.
Go on.
Stop. Jake, get in here.
Give it first. Go on.
Give that to me. Jake, how many times do I have to tell you not to throw things in the house? Now get outside and play.
But the sun!
Get.
This letter is so cold and impersonal. It sounds like we hardly even know each other.
I know.
You know, this doesn't fully represent what is in my heart, so if you don't mind, I'm going to give it the Barbara Jean touch.
Had to call her. Had to invite her over. You got rocks in your head, Reba. That's what you got. I'm serious, Barbara Jean. This interview is huge, and I only have 2 days to get ready for it.
Hi, I'm Dolly Majors.
But I thought the interview was Monday.
Rule 1 of real estate, expect the unexpected. I like to schedule an interview one day and then just pop in on another.
I tell Miss Reba you're here.
I'm a richer planet in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
It is okay that I popped in, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's just that I'm not dressed and the house is a mess. Couldn't we schedule a time for you to pop in?
Well, then I wouldn't get to see who you are under pressure. And so far, you're as jumpy as a flea on a hot breeze.
No, I'm fine. Come in, sit down. I'm sorry the house is so messy. I have kids.
Reba!
She's not one of them.
Hi.
If you don't leave now, this will be the moment you'll regret for the rest of your life.
Hi, I'm Barbara Jean.
Dolly Majors.
Oh my gosh. It's like looking in a tiny mirror.
Yeah. Dolly popped in just as you were popping out. Bye-bye now.
Reba, are you kidding? This is perfect. Why write a letter when I can give Dolly my recommendation in person?
Because you're less crazy on paper than you are in person.
Oh. Now, Brock and I wanted to help her out after she lost her job. She didn't actually lose it. She got fired. She called her boss a monkey's butt. She's kind of got a little problem with her temper.
See, I bet you dollars to donuts this would not have come up in my office on Monday.
Diane, quit nagging me about not working. I just got paid $25. That means selling my blood counts as a job.
And who is this ambitious young man?
I'm Ben, and I'm a little dizzy.
Oh my gosh, it's Dolly Majors! This is so weird. Mom has an interview with you on Monday.
It's been rescheduled to right now.
Oh, okay, well, we'll get out of your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't want to blow this for you, because let's face it, it's a long shot anyway.
You know, we are just so appreciative that you've given her this interview. I mean, who else would give a woman her age with no experience a chance?
Knock 'em dead, Mrs.
Yeah,
H.
good luck.
Oh, sorry about that, doll.
What's that? That's her daughter, Kira. Yeah, she's fallen prey to the rock and roll lifestyle.
Man, tell Kira to knock it off.
Kira, turn down that devil music!
Sorry about that, Dolly. Well, you wanted to pop in and see the real me, so this is it. It's also the reason if you hire me, I'll never go home.
Rule 2 of real estate, be yourself. Heck, I have an Uncle Floyd that can spit his glass eye in the air and catch it on the second bounce.
Well, Dolly, she should be herself because she is great. She's Reba. She's unbelievable. You know, I only wish she'd been a real estate agent when I bought my house down the street.
Wait, you did not buy that old colonial house with the bad... never mind.
Bad what? Is there something wrong with my house? Oh my God, is it the roof? Is it the plumbing? Oh, toxic mold. Oh my gosh, I've seen that movie. That stuff can come to life. Maybe I should sell my house.
Call me.
Thank you. Oh God, thank you so much. Oh, it's still warm.
If she moves, I'll work for you for free.
Rule 3 of real estate, always look for the sale.
Well, I just happen to be very good at that. I'm a natural-born salesperson.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've been here 5 minutes, and so far you haven't tried to sell me anything.
I'd sell you my kids, but nothing. I'd sell you my kids.
Sell me your house.
But I kind of use the house to live in.
I know that. It's a test. You want to sell, start selling. My record to make a sale is 30 seconds. Go.
You're kidding, right?
Time's a wasting. The little diamonds catching up to the big diamonds.
Okay. I'm not going to sell you this house.
No?
No. Anybody can sell you a house. What I'm selling is a place to raise your children. A place where memories are made. A place to grow, to love, to live. No, ma'am, I don't sell houses. My name is Reba Hart, and I sell homes. And if I had a card, I'd pull one out of my breast and give it to you.
Rule 4, get to their hearts, not their brains. You got the job. Oh, and you are going to be the prettiest woman in the office.
Oh, second to you.
Hey, we're not comparing apples and melons here.
But I got the job. I got the job right here in my living room in my sweatpants. You know what? We should celebrate. I've been chilling a bottle of champagne just in case something good happens. It's a few years old, but it's still bubbly.
Ain't we all?
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, I was outside playing with sticks like some kind of cave boy when I saw this on the porch with my name on it. That's from me. I heard Reba had a boy my grandson's age, so I brought you something.
That is so nice of you, but you shouldn't have.
A weapon!
Oh, boy. A baby gun for a 10-year-old boy. You really shouldn't have.
I learned to shoot when I was 5. How do you think my Uncle Floyd got that glass eye? I'm just kidding. Kids are so overprotected these days, don't you think?
Can I keep it, Mom? I want to shoot a can off Dan's head.
Well, I don't know.
Please. Reba, one of my greatest joys is giving presents. You are not going to deny your new boss joy, are you?
No, of course not. What I was going to say is I don't know any better way of celebrating than with a glass of champagne and gunfire. Honey, I'm going to keep the BBs, and you take your gun upstairs and memorize all the instructions in English and in Spanish. Dolly, make yourself at home. My house is your house. Just don't sell it, okay?
Mom, Van just came into the garage and told my band to shut up.
Yeah, write a song about it.
Here, honey, I just needed you to stop playing long enough for me to get this job, which I got.
Way to go, Mom!
How'd you do it? Was it pity? It was pity, wasn't it? You are so lucky people pity you.
Hey, guys, go out and keep Dolly company while I get the champagne.
Okay. Mom, seriously, my band has a gig tonight, and you said we could practice here.
Oh, honey, yeah, I did. But in my defense, I'd had wine with dinner. Ain't you practice over at your dad's?
Not since Barbara Jean learned the words to our songs. And bought a tambourine.
Well, look, you don't need to practice your music. Just work on your attitude. You know, how you hate authority. Well, I gotta tell you, Dolly, getting this job is a dream come true.
Oh, we're excited too.
Look at me. I'm shaking.
Who's ready to celebrate?
We are.
We're buying a house.
You sold Van and Cheyenne a house?
Yeah.
It's another major sell by Dolly. That's her slogan. You wouldn't believe where she keeps these things.
Dolly, how did this happen?
I don't know. Somehow the subject of real estate came up.
Yeah, and then she remembered this house that was perfect for a young couple. Then I said, we're a young couple. And the next thing you know, we're a young couple of homeowners.
But you hadn't even seen it yet.
Oh, we don't need to see it, Mom. The way Dolly described it, it was like we were there.
I just love the entryway.
Well, have you given any thought to how you're going to pay for it?
Of course, we're not clueless.
Whatever's left of my football settlement will go to the down payment.
Okay, what about the mortgage and insurance?
Mrs. H! Red gold!
Yeah, but still, a new house is very expensive.
Reba, it's not a house, it's a home. It's a place to grow, to love, to live. And putting young couples in a home of their own is another one of my great joys.
Well, who knew there'd be so much joy here today?
Reba, why would you tell Barbara Jean that our house is going to come to life and eat us?
It wasn't Reba. It was her.
Hi, I'm Dolly Majors.
Don't we look like twins separated at birth?
Dolly, this is my ex-husband, Brock.
You can't be old enough to have two teenage daughters.
Well, I work out. And anyway, about our house,
Oh, speaking of houses, Van and Cheyenne are buying a house of their own. Isn't that great?
Don't stop by without calling first.
Reba, can we see you in the kitchen?
Sure, this is such a happy occasion. We're going to need more champagne or something stronger.
Seriously, you could be my mini-me.
Reba, why didn't you stop that woman?
Because she's Dolly Majors. She's unstoppable.
Oh, come on, she's only human.
With a smile that could light up Broadway.
She's my new boss. If I run that sale, I could lose the job I haven't even started yet.
Well, we have to do something. We can't let those two buy a house.
Brock, you're the father. Get in there and forbid them from buying that house. Oh, whoa, wait. Be careful. Dolly's smart.
Oh, yeah? And what am I?
Be really careful.
And don't worry about furniture. You just borrow more than the house is worth and then spend the extra money on whatever else you need.
We should borrow $3 million. We'll be rich.
All right, Van, that's enough. Cheyenne, your mother is completely supportive of this deal. But as your father, I'm afraid I'm against it.
You keep saying it, and I can't believe it's true. You are actually her father.
Well, if you're saying nice job on the moisturizing, thank you.
We talk about this over a glass of champagne. Not that you need any more sparkle in those blue eyes.
Well, I guess one glass couldn't hurt.
Man, I hope Brock can handle this. Sometimes when he gets around chesty blondes, his brain goes on the fritz.
I'm not worried about her. When you got a big gulp at home, you don't go looking to sip from a thimble. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how'd it go?
Great. We're buying a vacation home.
What?
Oh my gosh, is it a beach house? Can I sunbathe a la mode?
Brock, how did this happen?
I don't know. Her voice took me to a place where the angels live. With golf course access.
Okay, clearly this situation needs to be handled by the only person here with a lick of sense.
Is someone coming over, Reba?
Me. Now get out of here before she sells you a piece of the moon.
Yeah, come on, Barbara Jean. Let's find a map and figure out where Costa Rica is.
So I can sublease warehouse space and have a place for my band to practice whenever I want.
You betcha. How much is your allowance?
Kara, you silly. You don't need a warehouse, honey. My garage is always open.
But you said...
I said get out there in the garage and rock and roll, dudes.
Hey, it's getting late. We better go sign those offer papers.
Oh, yeah. Boy, this sure does bring back memories. You know, I remember my first new home. Of course, your dad and I had jobs and were making money, but still there were 100 things that could go wrong. You know, like a leaky roof and the plumbing and ants. Oh, Lordy, those ants.
What about spiders?
Oh, Lordy, those spiders.
I hate spiders.
But you love the entryway.
Yes, I do. Oh, Cheyenne, I'm having conflicting thoughts. You know I only like to have one. What are we gonna do?
Honey, maybe we should just take our time and think about this.
I think she's right. You two should not jump into buying a house.
They shouldn't?
Of course not. They should consult other professionals in their area.
I think that's a good idea.
Like you, Reba.
I think that's a bad idea.
Don't get shy on me now. I consider you a valued employee, even though we haven't signed the papers yet. I'm happy with the sale. Van's happy, but I want to know if you're happy.
You think it's okay, Mom?
Well, I'd have to say...
I memorized El Manuel. Can I have the beanies and a pumpkin?
No.
Can't have a BB gun? Can't wing a frisbee in the house? Were you ever a kid?
And no on the house, too.
But Mrs. H, I've already decorated it in my mind. At least let me have the jungle room.
Look, I've been letting everybody do stuff that they shouldn't do just because I didn't want to go up against Dolly. But that stops now.
You know what? She's right. We're way too young to be grown-ups. Come on, let's go play with our baby.
You call that an entryway? So I guess I should just give this back to you. Should I'm just gonna hold it.
You just cost me a sale, Reba.
Well, Dolly, selling is important. So are people. And I don't think I could sell to anyone, especially my kids, if I didn't think it was a good idea, even if it meant I wasn't going to get the job.
Well, I thought you might feel that way. I knew when I walked in that door you were a person that cared about family. And that's why I was testing you.
You were what?
It was another test. I do that.
You got me again. You were testing to see if I had character and integrity and the backbone to stand up to my boss.
And you've got more backbone than a beer-battered catfish.
Oh. So I got the job. I passed the test.
No, you flunked.
Excuse me?
Reba, you are amazing. I mean, life throws you cow patties and you grow a garden. But hey, this is business. It's a business I started in my garage and built into the biggest real estate empire in Houston. I don't need a good person. I need a shark.
You're right. I'm not a shark. I'm more like one of those cute little fish in Finding Nemo.
I tell you what, I'm going to recommend you to any other agency in town. Maybe a few years might put some rough edges on you, and then you can come talk to me.
Oh, thank you very much. Hey, maybe one of these days I'll sell you a house.
I just love your sense of humor.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm starting to see the resemblance between her and Barbara Jean.
স্যার এই ভিডিওটা পাবলিক করবেন কতদিন পর? 2 দিন? আচ্ছা স্যার, ওইটা হয়েছে, যে ভিডিওটা হয়েছে ওইটাই থাকে, আর ভিডিও বানানোটাই আর দরকার নেই। ওই 40 মিনিটের ওইটা পাঠিয়ে দেই, তারপরে আমি তার আগে একটা কাজ করি, একটা মানে গোল্ডেন প্লে বাটন হাতে নিয়ে কি একটা স্ক্রিনশট দিব, ওই ছবি তুলবো। হ্যাঁ মনে হয় তো, গোল্ডেন প্লে বাটনটা হাত দিয়ে ধরে এরকম ভাবে ছবি তোলা। হ্যাঁ